One day in Royal Woods, Lana and the rest of her siblings were going to the Royal Woods Mall for some fun and shopping. It was Saturday, and they all voted on what they wanted to do, and they chose the Royal Woods Mall. It was the middle of the day, so it was pretty busy. They all split up and went to different stores in the mall. Everyone partnered up with their roommates, but Lincoln had to be with Lenny and Lori. As Lana was with Lola, she saw a grown man sitting on a bench across from them with a little boy who looked to be 6 or 4. What Lana couldn't take her eyes off the most was the frightened, pale look on his face. On top of it all, the man wasn't shopping for anything. He was just sitting there, watching her and Lola, which Lana assumed to be his daddy. At one point, the man grabs the boy's hand, and eventually they come to Lana and Lola. The man was asking one of the workers at the store if he had any cash on him. While he was talking to him, the boy looks at Lana and stares at her with eyes wide open as possible. In her own thoughts, it was kind of creepy. But what he said next made Lana feel sick to her stomach. He said, "That's not my daddy. I am being kidnapped. Please, kid. Please help me. Please save me." Lana's heart started to pound as she heard him say that. The man looked at the boy and then at her. Then they left the store and left the mall, as if he knew he caught on to Lana's suspicion. Lola seemed to catch on as well, and they both went over to Lori and told her what had happened, who in turn calls 911. Lori explains everything to the operator and gave them a description of the man and the boy according to Lola and Lana. The police came, but nothing ever became of it. A few days later, Lana was about to watch TV, and she turns on the news, and there was a missing child report that was on. When Lana saw who the missing child was, she nearly screamed, and her heart dropped. It was that same kid from the Royal Woods Mall. Unfortunately, they found his body at the Royal Woods Park, and at that point, Lana knew that man had something to do with this. Apparently, the boy had been missing for over 2 years, and the police had been searching for him ever since he had gone missing. They weren't sure of how he died, but the news said that he died due to terminal disease, which Lana found to be extremely false. Ever since that day, whenever Lana thought about it, she felt so helpless and heartbroken for that boy. And do you know what she learned? She learned that there are some sick and twisted people out there who do horrible things. I hope you guys can learn from this Loud House horror story and use it to create awareness as to how these things happen often and how you can take action and make this tiny planet we live in a better place.